Growing up, we always thought of a door handle as just being one thing. Now, I'm sure you've all heard the saying that familiarity breeds contempt. We've all grown up knowing this door handle to be the only door handle, and yet that is not true. You see, it's possible for you to be able to actually hand-pick the door handle that you're going to use for your doors, whether it's an interior door or an exterior door. You can also hand-pick the locking system that is going to go hand in hand with that particular handle. Now, the expert that we have on the show today is here to explain to us which handles go with which doors and just how much and how far you can go in selecting the right type of handle, from the color to the material it's used to your security needs, for example. Stay tuned to find out more from our expert this week. Today on the program, we're joined by an expert in the industry, Mr. Brian Matawangu.
Good day, viewers.
Thank you so much for joining us on the show today.
Same to you.
What are the different examples of locks that are available to us?
Right, what it is, in the locking mechanisms, you get a 2-lever, 3-lever, 4-lever, and 5-lever, and you also get what is called a cylinder lock set. Mm-hmm. Right, the difference in these locks is, for internal doors, you can use a 2-lever because that's basic security. High security and generally for your burglars and whatever, you need either a 3, 4, 5 or a cylinder lock set. The only way you can identify whether it's a 2-lever or a 3-lever, it's got a marking on each individual lock. Mm-hmm. Whether it's a 2-lever, 3-lever or 5-lever, it will be able to tell you. It's actually got that mark on.
All right, so what type of lock is this? I see this is the usual one.
This is a normal BHC 3-lever lock set.
Okay.
This comes with the handle.
That's the handle we're used to.
Comes with this lock.
With that lock. And with this one?
This one is actually used on a pivot door. This we use on aluminium sliding doors. Mm-hmm. This is called a hook lock.
Oh, right.
A hook lock. The bottom one is a gate lock, which is actually used on your main gate or your sliding door, your pedestrian way. That's the lock you use to lock up your gate. You
spoke about the cylinder lock, which is this one right here. If you could explain to us what makes this particular lock different from the 3-lever or any of the other locks you've told us about today.
The cylinder is actually a high security. With the current technology now, you cannot duplicate these keys. These are computerized keys. They cannot be duplicated. So this is basically a high security. And can this particular lock be fitted on any door, or do I have to buy a specific type? It can be fitted on any wooden door or any aluminium or steel door.
Okay. What criteria would I use as a home builder to be able to choose the right type of lock to go with my door?
I think basically you need to look at what sort of security you need in your place. Mm-hmm. That's the only way you can you will be able to get what type of lock you can use on your door.
Seeing the scourge of vendors that has just swept over our country, there are so many fake locks out there. People are selling everything anyway. So how can I, as a home builder, differentiate from an original lock that I can buy and that will last me for generations to something that will last me for 2 to 3 days, a fake lock? How do I differentiate those two?
The thing is, if you get to some of these hardwares, you get a very big notice that tells you no discounts, no returns. Mm-hmm. Automatically, you should suspect something in that shop.
So what you're saying is that it's important that people walk into reputable hardware shops
That's right.
Are you able to just shed more light on the various type of door handles that are available?
This is a zinc cast handle, and it's chrome plated, right? Which is more heavier than the light ones that you're getting on the streets. Then we get to this. This is brass, which if you need to check, get a magnet. There won't be any contact. This is solid brass, but that's been plated. So get a magnet to verify.
So if I want a really strong handle, because I'll tell you what, I've had experiences where you open a door and the handle just comes off. So what makes one handle stronger over the other, and which one do you recommend as a hardware expert?
The solid brass ones I would recommend. Zinc cast, this is a heavy material, yes, I would recommend this for an ordinary 2 and 3 lever lock set.
Is there any relationship between price and quality, or color of the door handle and quality?
Brass, normally people always think this is a gold thing, and they always
is
like
better.
it looks better. It looks better. That's why you see they actually made in different colors. You can also get an antique color which we don't have here, but you can get, it's actually brass and it's a bit darker than what you can see on the display here.
How do I make sure that the door handle I'm buying is actually strong? Does it have anything to do with the material of the door handle? Is it the color? Is it the price? What makes a door handle something that is worth buying, that is worth my money?
The material that the handle is made of.
So no matter how ugly, for lack of a better word,
Yes.
I should go for the stronger
For
material.
the stronger material,
All right.
which is the solid brass.
Which is the solid brass. So I expect it to be more expensive.
Sort of, but not really. But there are chances of some being very expensive and some a bit low.
Okay, but at the end of the day, it's a generational investment.
That's right.
So
That's right.
might as well. Mr. Matawangu, thank you so much for joining us on the show today, telling us more about locks and the appropriate handles. Anything you would like to leave out there with the Zimbabwean home builder?
Basically, when we go lock sets, I would advise everybody to try and look for a reputable company that's selling a lock. Street locks you can get, it's fine, they'll work for you 2-3 days and they pack up, you got no backup in space.
Thank you so much for joining us on the show today.
Thank you very much once again.
The Build Construct team endeavors to bring you, the Zimbabwean home builder, every single piece of information that you need to be able to make decisions, informed decisions, so that your building process can be that much easier. If you're in the construction market, then this is your opportunity to reach out to the Zimbabwean home builder in their homes. Let them know what it is that you're offering, your services, whatever it is that concerns the construction industry, to make sure that you get in touch with our producers. Let the Zimbabwean building market know what it is that you have to offer. Unfortunately, that's all that we had time for on this episode of Build Construct. But until next week, my name is Charlene Mangweni. Remember to continue building homes, building Zimbabwe, and building our future.